All right, happy Friday, everyone. Meteorologist Mike Jaber here. Sorry there was no video forecast yesterday. Had a little bit of a busy night, but we are back today. We'll discuss food here Friday and for your weekend. And there are a chance of a few showers, maybe even a thunderstorm today in spots. I have zone A here outlined for the potential for just some isolated to scattered activity this afternoon. Most areas will probably remain dry, but there's some areas that could see a pop up shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. Just enough instability, just a little bit there. Get some thunder action in there. That's why I mentioned thunderstorm, but most areas remaining dry for the majority of the day. And here's a radar guess for 5 o'clock this afternoon. You start to see one, two, three, maybe four pop up cells in spots this afternoon. Again, there's a front that sagged to our south, and it's just enough to give a little bit of lift here for some showers to get going. Again, not going to be incredibly, widespread, just very isolated and scattered at best. And we will see some sunshine today as well, so not a terrible day. Then we'll start to see things change as we get into tomorrow as a low pressure system works its way in from the west, and we start to see more widespread rain across much of the region. The heaviest rainfall amounts will likely be in portions of central PA and into northeastern PA. Here's your radar guess for 11 a.m. Saturday. This rain's expected to move in pretty early by the pre-dawn hours of your Saturday and continue throughout much of the day. And there's a little bit of a catch with this. By the time we get to 6 o'clock, there will be a little bit of evaporative cooling. Could see a little bit of a mix, maybe some snow flurries in spots, only in the mountains though. Realistically, where temperatures might get cool enough here. It starts to show up here on our radar guess for 6 o'clock in these boxes here, just in the mountains. Maybe a little bit of mixing, not expected to be a whole lot, but you can see in southwestern PA where it's actually going to be dry. So most of this rain confined to portions of central and northeastern PA where we're expecting some of the heavier amounts with this rain. And this Saturday is going to be a very cool day because of this rain as well. And with that warm front lifted just over southwestern PA, I wouldn't be surprised that southwestern PA is a little bit on the warmer side for Saturday compared to the rest of us. However, we do need the rain, and in spots where there's a drought, especially in southeastern PA, the total rainfall by the National Blended Models is actually showing a pretty healthy batch of rain here, anywhere from an inch, maybe up to an inch and a half in spots. Not sure if it's going to be that high, but I think an inch is probably a good bet for many areas, especially if you are east of Center County here, going into northeastern PA and into southeastern PA, where some of that rain's expected to be heavier. A lot lower totals out to the west here. Still expected to see some showers, especially overnight Friday into Saturday, but for the most part, not going to be widespread like it is to the east here. So some much needed rain. Sunday will actually clear out nicely. Going to be a little on the cool side. Not terrible, though. Most of us in the 50s and 60s out there, so not horrible. Have more unsettled weather as we get into next week. Monday likely to be dry, and then we'll see additional rain chances as we head through next week. I'll have more on that in your video forecast next week. But other than that, have a wonderful weekend, everyone. And we do need the rain, so good day to stay inside Saturday. Enjoy it, soak it up, and have a great weekend.